Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my Fluid Art Lab. I am working on a 24 by 24 inch canvas tonight. I'm using some leftover colors and I want to do another pearl pour experiment. I have never seen anybody do an open cup with pearls. So I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens. I love to experiment and do weird things, so weird pearl experiments. So I've got some fun colors. These are all leftovers from a landscape that I just finished. It was a flip cup landscape, 36 by 48. I'm not sure which video you will see first, but if I do the landscape first, I'll put it up in the a link up above and in the video description. But okay, so this is Golden's Phthalo Turquoise. This is a mix of a couple of different This Little Piggy pigments. This is Frost and Mermaid. I call it Frosty Mermaid. This is Dioxazine Purple from Golden's also. This is a mix of Quinacridone Rose Light from Amsterdam. And it's all, and I need to thin out just a little bit more. It's still leaving a mound. It needs to not leave a mound at all. Okay, Quinacridone Rose Light and Arteza Pearl Pink Tulip. So that's a really fun color. And then this is a mix of Amsterdam's Greenish Blue and Sea Glass and Lagoon from TLP. So all of those colors are perfect the way they are, except for that one. So let me just go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Just a little bit. I like to use these little syringes because then I can add small amounts of water. Sometimes you pour it directly from the cup, you get too much, and it's easier to thin down a paint than it is to thicken it up. There we go, perfect. All right, and then of course my pearl mix, which is a mix of Chromacryl Acrylic White, DecoArt Satin Enamels White, and Vallejo Pearl Medium, and I have thinned that down to the same consistency. It does not leave a mound when it drizzles off of the stick, and in fact it does leave a little bit of an indent. So I've cut the top off or the bottom off of a little paper cup. I'll be using that. So I will put down a puddle of the white, put my cup inside of it, and then I will pour my paints in one color at a time. And then I will probably hold on to it because these paints are so thin. I don't want it to travel out from underneath the cup until I'm ready for it. So I will probably hold it, and I want it to stay in the center because I do have this on my spinner. Once I get the pearls out there or get the colors laid down, then I am going to spin it out and see what we get. So let's go ahead and get started. I will put on some music for you while I paint. Wow, I love it. I wish my spinner was just a little more even. I know my table is level, but for some reason my spinner is just a little bit wonky, but everything seemed to drift off to one side. But I corrected, and a little off center doesn't bother me, but I think this is super cool. I got lots of Boulder cells, especially there in the center. Let's see if I can get, yeah. So all of those purple, all that purple veining right there, each of those cells expanded so much that the purple that was in there became the veining. Look at it, it's really, there's so much transparency in here. Part of that is the satin enamels, I think, but also it's the this little piggy pigments, which are always transparent. So it creates those layers of colors that you can see through each other. I think that's super cool. I love that shock of a little bit of pink right there in the center. Look at these gorgeous Boulder cells. Spinning them has made them wonky, and I like that. But isn't that galactic? Wow. These colors are great together. You can't go wrong with turquoise and purple. You just can't. There are quite a few of, oh, that right there. Satin enamels can be a little bit lumpy. So I usually strain it, and I did, but I missed a couple. I had to fix that when I was starting to spin it out. I was seeing some lumps, but I am getting some actual pearls popping up also. So this has only been about 10 minutes. Some actual pearls are popping up. Very cool, adds to the kind of galactic feel to it. This section in here is just spectacular. Wow. I love that dark ring around the center also, really cool. The softness of that white right there creates some depth in the field. Oh my gosh, this is cool. I'm so glad I used these colors. And since most of them were custom, like just leftovers mixed together, I'll never be able to duplicate that, but you know, that's okay. So anyway, I think this may continue to develop. So I'm gonna let this rest, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow once it's dry, and then I will show you the dry results. So here is the mostly dry result of my open cup pearl pour. I'm super happy with this. Look, the pearls kept developing and popping through. They're scattered all over the place. They're not overwhelming, but they're there, and they provide a really cool contrast to all of these darker colors. The turquoise and blues and the violet, oh, so pretty together. Lots of things that I like. The center is still just a little bit wet. It has set, so I can hang it up, but it still does need to dry a little bit. But this center, the transparency in there, it's drying beautifully. I really love that. I love that shock of pink right there in the center, and I love the outline of white all the way around this inner structure is super cool. And the purple veining going through the turquoise is amazing also. And look at these beautiful pearls that popped up all over the place, kind of scattered all over, kind of adding to that feel of being galactic. Yeah, I love it. I just can't go wrong with purple and turquoise. It's just a magic color combo for me. But I'm a tropical boy since I live in Costa Rica, so there you go. Look at that section there. Oh my gosh, look how cute. I love these pearls and cells, Boulder cells and pearl cells all together. That is amazing. I showed this to Kelly, who I'm collabing with on these weird ways to create pearls. And she said it reminded her of a jellyfish, like viewed from above, which I totally agree with. It definitely looks like that. So yeah, I'm sure I will try this. Let me know if you've tried anything else weird, any other weird ways to create pearls. I'll give it a try too. This is a lot of fun to experiment, and I'm super happy with the result. I hope you like it too. So give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. And you know, go mix some paint and be fearless.